Hey guys, what's going on? Sherman here. And I wanted to make this video to show you guys my latest knife purchase. That's right, I got the Yojimbo 2. So if you guys remember one of the last videos I posted, I asked which knife should I get first, the Spyderco Yojimbo 2 or the Benchmade 300SN flipper. Well, I went with this one. I wanted them both first. Yeah, I'm going to get the 300SN flipper. But like I said, I wanted to know which one you guys think I should get first. And more people said this knife. So I went with it like that. I took votes. So I appreciate you guys letting me know and giving me some feedback. Like I said, I am going to be getting the Benchmade also. So that video is just asking which one I should get first. So I got this in the mail the other day. Got it from Blade Works for, I believe I paid $104. And it was like $110 shipped, and I got it in like 2 days because Knife Works is based out of Louisiana, and I'm in Georgia, so it's pretty cool. They're actually one of the closer knife companies to Georgia. Most of them are way out on the east coast or west coast. I mean, like you have Blade HQ, they're kind of in the Midwest. Knife Works, West Coast, different stuff like that. I believe they're in the West Coast. Yeah, most of those knife places and gear companies are all on the West Coast. But anyway, I didn't do an unboxing because I got it on Wednesday, and I was headed to church. And I kind of like grabbed it out of the mail on the way to church, so I didn't get a chance to do an unboxing. Plus, I've already done an unboxing video of this like 2 years ago. If a lot of you guys don't know, I had purchased this knife about 2 years ago, and that was when it first came out. And I had a lot of quality control issues, so I ended up returning it within a few days. So I only had it for a few days, and it wasn't a good example, but finally this is perfect. This is the prime example. This is what the knife should be. So I did want to just make a video giving you kind of my second impressions of this new old knife. So yeah, it is perfect. It is what you can expect from Spyderco. It's smooth as butter. Like you can just, and of course, it just when you decompress the compression lock, it just swings shut. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it just freely swings. And that's with no play side to side or up and down. So I mean, it's completely rock solid. I love that. But it's still buttery smooth, a perfect detent. Like that's another thing I love about Spyderco's that they always get right, is that the detent's always perfect. So that's perfect. I know a lot of people say they don't like the thumb stud being obstructed like that, and I don't either. But it's really not hard to get to at all. It catches my thumb perfectly anyway. And of course, middle finger flick. Something else that I like to do is the reverse middle finger flick. So you can throw it in reverse grip, which feels great in reverse grip, and also the forward grip. Now, choking down on it like this, it's not that comfortable, but when you choke up on it and put your thumb where this like that divot right there, it's there for a reason. It was there. It's part of the design. It's meant to put your thumb there. The camera would focus, but that's to give you control while doing sweep cuts, or just AKA slashing. Because this was designed by a martial arts practitioner, Michael Janich. If you guys aren't familiar with him, he is a specialist in martial blade tactics, I think is what it's called. And which is basically, he trains in using knives defensively and offensively. So he's also, I don't know like what degree or what kind of belt, if any, but he does do Aikido. But I don't know if he's like a black belt in Aikido or anything like that. But he does do a lot of Aikido videos on YouTube. A lot of stuff called Junkyard Aikido. Definitely go check out his stuff. He's a really smart guy. Really knows what he's talking about when it comes to martial arts. But yeah, this knife's fantastic. I forgot how fun a compression lock was. But yeah, look at that tip, guys. Probably the most acute tip on a knife I've ever had. So I mean, it's just needle-like. Like I could literally very easily dig a splinter out of me with this knife. It is that sharp. And of course, the edge geometry is perfect. Came razor sharp. Let's look at that hollow grind. I love hollow ground blades, guys. They look really attractive, great for slicing, and also if you're a person that kind of overly sharpens your knives, especially with the real abrasive stones, your primary edge is going to maintain its thinness longer than, you know, like a full flat ground knife or blade. But like I said, no play, buttery smooth, razor sharp. Ergonomics are great. Love the texturing on the G10 is just aggressive enough. All the hardware is flush with the scale, just like the Mannix and the Paramilitary 2, and all that good stuff. Centering, I know a lot of people care about that. Perfect. It's just fantastic. I'm loving this knife. I'm really glad I gave it a second chance. It is just fantastic knife. Now obviously this is not a knife that you would do like what I've seen a lot of guys do on Instagram and puncture the twist off tops of beer bottles. You definitely wouldn't do it with this knife. What do you want, cat? He doesn't want none of this. But you know, obviously this knife was designed for self-defense in mind, especially with the name Yojimbo, which is Japanese for bodyguard. What do you want, cat? That's my tactical cat. What do you think about this? All right, fine, don't pay attention. What do you want? My unscripted videos, guys. He's afraid of the knife. Don't you claw up my bed. Hey. He doesn't seem phased. But so anyway, guys, it's just fantastic. I'm really glad I gave it a second chance, and for the price that I paid, just, you know, $104, like $110 shipped. It's a great price, and especially, you know, when these knives are so hard to find nowadays, for whatever reason. They're hard to find when they first came out, and then years after that, it's like they were just giving them away. It's like nobody wanted them, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, everybody wants them again. But it's a great knife. I can see why. Very attractive Wharncliffe blade. I love Wharncliffe blades. Great ergonomics. Just a great formula. It's perfectly balanced. You got S30V steel through the Spidey hole. S30V, Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. By the way, that's my triple lot design T-Skull Solus patch. And of course, I'll be reviewing this pack soon, my Vanquish Javelin. And then this patch, if you guys noticed, I don't want you to think I'm impersonating a police officer. That was sent to me by a good buddy of mine who is a Leo. And like I said, I'm not trying to impersonate. I just put it on there because it looks really cool. And it's from a good friend. So, anyway, guys, this video is just kind of veering off track. Gotten really random. So I figured that now was a good time to cut it off. By the way, that's a southern term. Anyway, guys, hope you have a great rest of your Friday night. Of course, stay safe, stay sharp, and God bless. Sherman 614. Peace.